I'm really excited because I reached my 2020 subscribers goal this year, which was to get 1,070 subscribers. Mostly I was trying to get 1,000, but then I had these extra lines, so it became 1,070. So anyway, I met that goal, so I'm going to fill in all of these lines on this tracker sheet, and I also I am at 3,200 watch hours, so I need 4,000 before I start getting a paycheck. So I'm at 3,200 in these last few weeks, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to go ahead and fill both of those in, and then once I do that, we'll go ahead and jump into the budget. Thank you again for your support. Let's go ahead and jump on into the budgeting. Okay, so I got $115 from swimming lessons, and I'm going to go ahead and put in here. And then I did receive also my first child support payment for $1,306.50, and this is honestly child support and alimony combined. I just call them child support, but it is child support and spousal support as well. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pay my tithing and fast offering, which I'm going to pay a 10% tithe, and then I will in addition pay a $10 fast offering. I'm honestly going to round up and just say 141 instead of the 140.61. I'm just going to round up to the nearest dollar and say $141 that I will put to tithing. I won't worry about my second tithing payment because I have not yet received my second child support payment. And I will also calculate my swim tithing at the end of the month. The month just barely started for me, so I still have plenty of time to do some more swimming lessons. And then moving on down, my mortgage has come out already for $160. And I'm going to check really quick and see if these other payments have come through for car insurance, health insurance, and energy. So one moment. The car insurance has not come out yet. Health insurance has come out for $245.50, and I need to make a note down here at the bottom because I actually still need to pay that, and that's just for Liberty HealthShare. So I need to go ahead and make that payment of $245.50. And I have not yet taken out the energy, Netflix, cell phones. None of those bills have come out. I did go buy groceries today, so I will put in the grocery bill really quick. Okay, my Costco haul came to $187.03, and I'm just going to make a note over here that I spent $187.03 at Costco. I did do some filming of my grocery haul. I've had a few of you suggest that I film what I buy at Costco, so I did some filming. And I will make a video about it if there's some interest, like piece it all together, kind of like a shop with me, what I buy type of video. Let me know if you have interest in that. Okay, so this is everything that has come out so far. I do have between my next child support payment on the 20th, I will have some more bills that will be coming out for about $175 for my energy, Netflix, cell phone, car insurance. $232.50 is about what I would have in the bank account before I would fill my sinking fund. So I'm going to round that up. Honestly, I'm going to round it up to about $400 that I want to hold back before I get my next child support and alimony payment. So looking for about roughly $400 in here. And I do need to carry over $2,300 into my next month for my next month's bills, because that's about roughly how much I need for the following month. So I try to hold over $2,300. I think I'm just going to go ahead and fill as many of my sinking funds as I can, which will probably honestly be all of them, because I have quite a bit of money in here, and I bet there will be a remainder left because my sinking funds won't come up to that amount. And my next couple of paychecks will just be paychecks that are going into carrying over for the next month's bills. So let's go ahead and fill in all of the sinking funds today. The medical deductible account gets $100, which is good because I actually had my gallbladder removed over a year ago, and insurance and the hospital have kind of been going back and forth. And so there was a bill for $13,000 from that. Anyway, insurance was just negotiating that bill down with the hospital, but my portion that I pay will be $1,300 of that. And because it happened before divorce, I actually wrote in the divorce papers that we would share whatever cost that procedure took. So the ex-husband should be giving me about half of that amount, but I should be charged for that shortly here. So anyway, we're putting more into the medical deductible account. The car account is getting $10 for $510. Dog account is getting $5. His account now has $10 in it. I'm just slowly building this up for his yearly shots, which are about $60. This account that I created called backup child support is just here so that I can start building up money if, heaven forbid, my ex-husband forgets to pay child support, which I feel like you hear about men who are behind on their child support all the time. So I have a backup child support just building up for the amount that he pays each month, just in case. I have a yard care account. I'm going to put $10 in it, making this account positive $20. My prescriptions and therapy account, I'm going to put $100 in it. And I honestly will probably have to put more in it. $48.06 is now the total. It'll be a positive $48.06. And I will need to put more in it because I do have a therapy appointment set up for my monthly therapy, and I went negative because I did pick up my prescriptions. I just really have some new stuff coming in. I just didn't realize how much they would cost. So children's needs is getting $10, making this a negative $783. I do have some stuff that I'm going to talk to my ex-husband about purchasing. For the children, they're taking a little toddler gymnastics class, and I paid for it out of pocket, but I'm going to see if he wants to pay for half of it. He said he would. I just haven't received money yet for that. We'll see what happens. Any of you who are divorced, do you guys do extracurricular stuff? Do you share the cost of that, or would you pay for that all on your own? I'm curious to know if child support would cover that, or if, like, for example, when the boys are in high school, if they play sports and stuff, would that be something that I would just front all on my own, or would that be a shared expense? I'm not quite sure. I'm going to put $100 into the babysitting account, making this a positive $85, and $10 into the clothing and hair account for a positive $20, $10 into the dental account for a positive $10, or $20 as well, $10 into the vision account for $20, and $10 into a food storage account for $20. And yeah, we're not even close to coming to that 400 mark, so we're going to fill in all of the sinking funds today. Family vacation, I'm putting in $120 for a total of $125.80. The reason being I'm putting in so much is because we are going to be taking a family vacation this month. My brother has a cabin that we're going to go to. I am not going to fill in my Christmas sinking fund until I for sure have earned all of my money from swimming lessons. I want to have that money in my pocket before I fund the $570 to go into Christmas. August will probably be my last month that I'm teaching swimming lessons, unless I can sneak into September a few days. And this is the only sure income that I have right now, is swimming lessons. And so I'm going to put everything I can right now into Christmas. So hopefully I can work lots of hours so that I can just have Christmas funded, because after that, I don't really have an income source. I am putting feelers out there for teaching piano lessons, and I think I could honestly make the same amount teaching piano lessons as I am teaching swimming lessons. And I think that might just be my new routine, would be doing piano lessons in the school year and swimming lessons in the summer. So that's something that I'm thinking about doing. House bonds accounts is getting 0. Electronics account is getting 10, which is good that this is slowly building up. I just don't know how much longer my phone is going to last. Right now it's in good shape, but I've been noticing that it's kind of starting to drop calls a little bit, and I'm going to hang on to it obviously for as long as I can and build up that money as much as I can. It is kind of showing signs that maybe in the next year or so I might need to start putting a little bit more money into an electronics account just in case. Health and fitness is getting $25, making this a positive $27.89. Birthdays and holidays is getting $25, making this account $50. Eating out is getting $75, making this account a positive $86.13. My Mad Money, I'm giving myself $50 this month. I probably won't get very much Mad Money in September unless I get a decent piano lesson clientele built up. We'll see about that. Family fun and reunions is getting $50. Okay, so that is kind of where I'm going to just leave everything. I'm not going to worry about the Christmas account until I get my swimming lesson income in. So far, the budget is looking really good. If I make my $1,000, I'm predicted to have $43.78 left over that would be in my emergency fund, just going back into that, but would probably put that into the prescriptions and therapy account, honestly, because I do have a therapy session set up this month, which costs $100. So I know I'll be negative in that account once I go to that session. Some other things that are going on, I'm actually starting to think heavily about donating plasma and putting all of that into a Disney account. I got rid of my Disney vacation account when we divorced, but honestly, I really love Disney and I really do want to take my boys someday to Disney. So I have been thinking about just things that I can do on the side, and I've been thinking about, my ex-husband has the boys every other weekend, and I feel like you can kind of give plasma every 2 weeks anyway. So I'm debating giving plasma every other weekend and putting that into a Disney account, and just whatever I make from plasma would be sheer fun money. So I have my other money that I live on, and I'm thinking about making a plasma donation account just to have a vacation for my boys. I honestly do need to think more heavily about retirement, but I've only been officially divorced now for 2 months, and I think I'm just needing some good, happy, fun things for this next year to focus on. So maybe at some point in the next, I don't know, 6 or 7, 8 months, I'll start refocusing more on the big picture life goals. But right now, I just am dealing with the grief of a marriage that I thought was going to be forever, which isn't. So I think at this point, I'm not going to be too harsh on myself if I am not being the most responsible with my retirement. Overall, I do feel like I am very responsible. I haven't broken into my retirement to do anything crazy like go buy a brand new car or done anything like that, which I feel like could happen for some people who go through a big life change, and I haven't spent any of my emergency fund or anything like that. So I think I'm just going to hold off for a few more months until I kind of have a regular income and understand my finances better before I start investing. But honestly, one of these days here soon, I really will start investing a lot more money into my retirement and into the stock market. Anyway, I hope you guys found this information somewhat useful. Thank you all for watching my videos and supporting me. I am very excited that I'm getting more watch time. I am so close to being able to be monetized, which is amazing. So thank you all for watching this far. If you watched this far, I would sure appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up or write a comment, just so that YouTube will pick this video up and share it with other people. And it would just really help me out, because that would be another source of income that I could potentially have in the fall and winter, and just something else I could rely on that could help me out as a single mom. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk with you all later. Bye. Take care.